Hello guys, it's Warrior here, and we are back with something a little different. So this is called Empire Total War. It is a old game. It's actually newer than Medieval Total War 2. It came out right before Napoleon when they got into gunpowder, and Total War was still pretty fun in my opinion. There is some good games, and you notice that a lot of the stuff on my channel I tend to focus on the older Total Wars. Though I have dabbled in the new ones a little bit, just not my forte. But we're going to be playing a campaign that I think is interesting. It's Austria, so I've played some Napoleon Total War 2, not Total War 2, Napoleon, yeah, Napoleon Total War 2 in this campaign, and I never played Austrians. I played the Prussians, the Russians, the British, and the French. There was four different campaigns. We're going to play the Austrians in Empire. So you have three different regions. You have India, Europe, and America. And Europe and India are actually connected, and you can actually conquer all the way to India or sail around, depending on how you do it. America, the only way you can get to it is by ship. So this is the precursor to Napoleon. It sets you off at 1700, and you basically get to use the 18th century to conquer your way. So let's get going. It is one of the campaigns that I've logged a lot of hours in Empire Total War. Never on the hardest difficulty though. It was always on like hard or very hard. But that was also when I was like 10 years ago. The last time I've done a campaign in this has been a while. And Austria was always one that I played a lot of. It was fun. And I'll get into it why in a minute. When we actually get into the game.
Although peace has recently been brokered with your mortal enemies, the Ottoman Empire, it would be wise to maintain a military presence on your mutual borders to the southeast. For instance, in the recently reconquered Hungary and Croatia, you may be required to immediately restore public order to satisfactory levels, along with missionaries to halt the spread of Islam in those regions. These regions certainly require urgent military reinforcement. Protestantism is spreading like a disease.
Alright, so here's what we got. So it's similar to Napoleon with your buildings. You have key settlements, and then you have the smaller ones, smaller provincials. The capitals and those that are important settlements, you can have extra recruitment. So cannon foundries, you can switch them up. An opera house gives you public order. You have your ministers, just like in Napoleon. So let's go ahead and get that squared away right off the bat and see what we can do here. How's my army? Could use an upgrade. You just have tactician, whereas you have both. What do you have? Honest, treasurer. Head of government, something of a banker, and honest. You two flip around. That helps. Pious, that doesn't really help me. Morally impaired. Yeah, you're probably the best for the job. Okay. You need to be removed, so... Not you. Where are you? You. There we are, and then... You over to the military. There we are. Something of a banker, honest. Okay, yeah, that'll help out. And then justice, honest, to management. Oh, that would help, actually. But you need to be put somewhere else. Morally impaired. You would help out at the Justice Department. There we are. That might work. Alright, so trade is done through both land and sea. So let's get a trade. Alright. back to what I was doing. So I got you trading. Polish. Prussians, we're going to do something that I've always done. I'm going to give you Silesia. I request an alliance and demand that. Thank you. The reason why I'm doing that is because I don't plan on holding these regions too much. My attention is going to be to the south against the Ottomans. I can get whatever I need from there. Yep. Yep. Line infantry is very, very expensive. We'll put you as a military. That'll work. We'll get ready to move. Do that. But you have to upgrade this or get port cities. So like this city right here is going to be very important because that's another port and then it can act as a trade hub. But anyways, back to what I was doing. So I'll give you the plug. There we go, minor nations. Saxony. Will you take a trade agreement? That'll work. And you. That's fine. It's money, but it'll be alright. Alright, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and knock out the Ottomans and push them all the way back to here. So we can quickly seize Serbia and Bosnia pretty quickly. And that's going to be our goal. We'll have a main force come through here, take this and that. You can also detach troops. You don't have to have generals like in Napoleon. You can detach troops. You're going to go there and hold that. We'll do the same. And we are gathering up as anything. We'll put an opera house. Taxes. We need to go to policies and whack that down on low. We're at 37% apparently. But we shall see. Yeah, because I want you that so that you can get recruitment. Alright, let's turn into X. No. We're gonna have a bigger problem. Oh yes, and Venice is a thing, so I don't get control of Venice in this one. So this is an old game, but it's a solid one. If you want a game that doesn't have that much stuff and and it's black powder, this is a pretty solid one. Alright. Yep. Recruitment has to be done at settlements. So we're gonna hold out that, put you there. So, isn't there there's a specialty? Hold on. Oh yes, and I need to get ring bayonets. Imperial Palace. Oh. So, Army Staff College. You have the air guns, you have the Republican Guard, General's Bodyguard, House Cavalry. Got Grenadiers, but they're only in 80 group detachments. Colonial Line Infantry, Hungarian Hussars, Cuirassiers. Guard troops. But I should have. That's line infantry. Carbineros. Those are pretty cool. Light dragoons, Uhlans, Hungarian hussars. I thought I got something. Yeah, Grinzers. These guys are pretty cool. These, you get them in Transylvania, but you have to have machined rifling. That's right. You get the air guns, which are awesome. Middle range light infantry doctrines, those are kind of cool. So, these groups are at 200. So you're going to be using a lot of line infantry and militia and these Pandorian irregulars right off the bat, which have a 90 range, 35 accuracy. Yep. You're about going to make your move. You are a church. Yeah, that's fine. Up here, get a cannon. Destroy that, turn that into something else. I don't need that. I want you down here.
Was wünscht ihr noch?
Yeah. He'll move on Bosnia. Clamor for reform. Oh, great, that's alright. I'm gonna push against the Austrians. Nope. What the hell are you doing? Prussians did not join. Interesting. They all joined. What are you doing, Poland? I honestly don't know what the... Get! Get! Well, this has thrown me into a war that I really didn't want. You go there. You kind of chill. I'll move troops there. You're gonna move against the Ottomans, I don't care. Don't call anybody. Thank you. Auto that down. That exempt them of taxes. Get them on the march. Troops can. Will help a little bit.
Gottes Wille geschehen. Was wünscht ihr?
Go assassinate that guy. Damn it. That's fine. Go after them. Well, this is gonna be fun. I'm at war with Poland and Saxony. Even though I don't think I'm not actually at war with Saxony. I'm surprised they're not war, or Russians.
Noch etwas?
Couldn't fight anybody else. You had to fight me. Surprised you haven't fought the Swedish. farmer's residence. That should help.
Truppen, vorwärts!
Put it there. Three, and then we'll go canister. That'll be
Eure
big.
Befehle, Majestät? Belagerung beginnen!
We'll fight that one.
Fortgesetzt. Belagerung läuft! Glorreicher Sieg!
Yeah. We've dealt some pretty stinging defeats to them. You guys move east.
Bereit und in Erwartung von Befehl.
Exempt them from tax. That'll help.
Wie kann ich euch dienen?
I need to do the Royal Observatory. That gives me 2% to train, research rate. Okay, so who am I at war with now? So it looks like I can trade with you now. Really? You don't want... What? What? No. Why are you trying to get land? I can trade with them. And I can trade with Louisiana. There we go. Get me a ship out or two, just in case they get froggy. Oh yeah, because I got this now. Yeah, I forgot I can... Yeah, you start getting some sort of...
Euer Majestät? Beobachte eure Feinde.
They own Greece. If I can keep pushing, I could possibly... Oh, I'm at war with Russia too. Oh, that's great. Like, why the... Decisions y'all make no sense. You know, Russia is massive. Look at all this. Look at that. Alright,
Ihr ergebenster Dienst.
that's in turn. Well, the Prussians have declared war on Saxony, and now at war with... This is going to be a very complicated fight, I have a feeling. Because the Prussians have joined the fight. What the You've joined the fight. Oh, Lord have mercy. You've joined the fight, but you're not an ally of me anymore. So what was the point in that? You should have just joined. I'll see if they'll... Yeah. They're on strike.
My lord? Wir werden siegen!
And those are towns that can develop later.
Unerschrocken, unbesiegt! Sofort! Unmöglich, Sir!
Saxony defeated. Color painting, nice. Alright. Pushing through a bunch of troops.
Vorwärts!
Due south. Hold that, we'll see what they do. push with any more gusto, I'll lash out and whoop them. Over here, send these troops to assist with that, and then we'll merge these troops, kind of, and push in and seize Bulgaria. That'll give me a pretty good. So they're not liking.
Sofort!
Gottes Wille geschehen.
Yeah.
Ja.
Yeah, let's turn and see what they do. Rebellion in Bosnia.
Sir! Leg sie weg!
We'll fight this one. Some stunning visuals.
Ja, Sir!
Remember how to do this.
Sofort! Ja, Sir!
Alright, I'm gonna have to study up on how to do that real quick. There
Ja, Sir!
we go. Yeah, because once you two are deployed, you're not moving. Great. Alright. So graphics, man. What if there's a way you can buff this up? Got 4 units of lined infantry. Those should go way north. Go after them. Down.
Yes, sir.
Charge militia. Delhi horsemen are really good early skirmish cav. Give 'em a volley. Push them. Drive them from the field. Those troops are running. Get these guys down here. You two.
Yes, sir.
Pike formation wall. Back.
Yes, sir.
Get them. Send in overwhelming numbers. And we'll just speed it up. Send them in. Yeah, this is only going to end one way. Slaughter them. And they've routed off the battlefield. Heroic victory. Interesting. Nice.
My lord.
Definitely gonna check that out. See exactly how.
Bereit machen. Vorwärts für Krone und Vaterland.
Should be able to withstand any more assaults by them. Yeah, 'cause they're shattered. So yeah, more shots we should be able to stand against them. Now you are a lot more concerning.
Männer, vorwärts. Weitere Befehle? Vorwärts für Krone und Vaterland.
Teach these Polish a bloody lesson. We ain't no easy win. And I have no idea why they decided to declare war on us. We shifted the whole balance of power. And now the Prussians a very easy win. I've seen it where they don't even go to war with each other. Prussia and Poland, they're at war with the Swiss or the Swedes forever and ever and ever and ever. All right. Form them up in a long line. Kind of how we are now. These are great defensive cannons, not offensive. Start deployment. There we go. Go. Shoot in the provincial horse. Down. We full flank around. There. There we go. Plug bayonet. You two swing around. Should see the Polish shattered. Charge it. What are you doing, General? Yeah, that's a problem. Crush them. Charge them. They'll come back. What are you? I don't even know. Go. come back, we would win this. So your plan was to run all the way through and then come back instead of. That's just stupid. That was just stupidity. The militia decided, let's don't charge them in the back. Let's run in front and then charge from the front. What? That's just stupid.
Linke Seite, Marsch! Vorwärts! Marsch!
Go back there. Alrighty. Well, until next time, this has been Warrior here. Hope you enjoyed the new series. And let me know what you think. Until next time, ciao for now.